Hey, well, February is a dental health month for our pets. And Dr. Gaddis is here today to talk to us. He is from the Indian Springs Animal Clinic. Dr. Gaddis, good to see you.
Good morning.
And you brought along
Gracie.
Hey, Gracie. And so Gracie was actually a rescue for you, right?
She was. And she rules the house now.
I bet she does. So she got lucky. All right, so we're talking about, we probably do forget more than we should about cleaning our dog's teeth, right?
Yes. The oral health of our pets is critical because as they get infection in their mouth, that can affect other organs such as the heart and the kidneys and the liver.
So can they have infections in their mouth and you not know it?
They can, because they often don't show signs of the pain and the discomfort. If you look at your pets, lift the lip and look in the mouth, you ought to see white teeth with minimal or no staining. If you see a brownish staining, that's tartar, and that's a sign that dental disease is underway.
All right, so you sent us some video. So if we can look at this, Suzanne, if y'all can roll that, and Dr. Gaddis can tell us what we're looking at. Okay, so what's going on here?
Well, this is extracting a tooth that was loose, but we've already cleaned these teeth, and we'll have some video of cleaning the teeth and scraping the tartar off of the teeth. Here we go with an ultrasonic scaler, cleaning the teeth. That brown staining will come off as it is used there. And then we go underneath the gum and clean.
Wow,
the
you can
teeth.
look at all that. So that's tartar?
That's tartar. That brown staining is tartar. And Gracie is excited to see
Gracie
somebody.
Gracie sees another dog. Dr. Jerome Williams, come on up. He was running a little late this morning, and he's here, and he brought Jillian, and so that's what Gracie's doing. We may lose control here. All right. So as Dr. Williams comes on up, let's go back to that video there, and. So how often do you need to have this done? Well,
it's variable for dogs. Large dogs, a lot of times it's once every other year or so. For small dogs like Gracie, she probably needs to have them cleaned each year. And so it can vary a lot depending on the pet. And the important thing that people can put more time between the dental cleanings if they can try to brush their pet's teeth.
Okay, so let's talk about if you do it at home. You need to use a certain kind of toothpaste. Don't use human toothpaste.
You need to use a pet toothpaste.
Why is that? What happens?
Well, it's designed to be swallowed. The human toothpastes have foaming agents and fluoride that are designed to be spit. And so if the pet swallows it, it can cause some problems. It can cause some upset, some GI upset. So we recommend avoiding that. But brushing on a daily basis or every other day is almost as good.
Wow, now Dr. Williams is here now. Dr. Williams, I don't know how many people actually do brush their dog's teeth every day. I'm sure you see a lot that, they can be perfectly wonderful dog owners, but they don't brush their dog's teeth every day.
Most don't, but one of the things that Dr. Gaddis would tell us is that it's good to start early as a young puppy. And then
that way they're used to it. They don't freak out.
Right. It's a little more difficult when you get a dog as old as Jill and start trying to brush.
So when you try to brush Jill's teeth, how does that go?
She is not too receptive.
How about your sweetie here?
We do try to brush her teeth. We don't do it as often, but do as I say, not as I do.
I got you.
But dogs can be taught with time, and you may start gently just by taking a finger and just kind of rubbing in the mouth and get them used to that, and then go to a finger brush. And so I've had clients that have been able to train their pet to let them brush their teeth.
I thought you were going to say train them to brush their own teeth. Now, that would be a trick.
That would.
All right, quickly as we wrap up here, how expensive is it to get your dogs professionally cleaned?
There's a lot of variation. General anesthesia is involved. We usually take dental x-rays of all of their teeth to look for the other half. So yeah, it's a $300 plus, depending on what we find. And a lot of times we find stuff underneath the gum lines that we can't see till we take x-rays.
But if you can't afford to do that, and we know a lot of people can't, just try brushing them yourselves at least. That will help.
Yes.
All right, good to see you, Dr. Gaddis.
Good to see you
Good
too.
to see you, sweetheart.
If I may, I want to have the veterinary profession share our thanks to Dr. Gaddis for being a responsible voice, an informative voice for communications in the Birmingham area for many, many years. The profession really, really appreciates what he's done.
He's a good one, and so are
Thank
you.
you.
You both are wonderful. All right, thank you. Thank you all for coming by. Now let's check in with Jay.